Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Sense of Security podcast. I'm joined here with Interactive Brokers senior economist Jose Torres. Hi, Jose. How are you?
Hi, Mary. Great to see you. Great to be here. We're taping this one day before November 4th, which is the election day. We have a lot of mayoral elections going on. The most popular one here has been New York City. And then the governor's races of Virginia and New Jersey have also been very popular.
So, why don't you give us a heads up? What's going on in New York? We're close by. It's getting nice and fall. The weather's turning. It's getting colder. So, tell us, what do you think?
Yeah, it looks like Mamdani's lead has been widening in recent days. Recently, some high profile folks in the business community have come out in support of former state governor Andrew Cuomo. His chances are very limited at this point. He's only at 8%. Zoran Mamdani's odds are up to 92%
Oh, wow.
in prediction market. Mamdani's platform is he's looking to change things significantly. Affordability is a huge part of his plan. He's looking to freeze rents for rent-regulated apartments in New York City, which comprise roughly half of the apartment supply. So that'll really offer a lot of relief for lower and middle-class households. Even though a lot of those rent-regulated apartments they get passed on to generations later. So it doesn't only benefit the lowest income New Yorkers. There's a lot of middle class folks and sometimes even upper income folks that live in rent regulated apartments. It's a big aspect of the city. Also, he's looking to make childcare free, universal. He's looking to make public transportation. New York City trains and buses are very popular, used a lot by the population. He's looking to make that free as well as more efficient, fast. Of course, those things I just said cost a lot of money. His plan is to tax the wealthiest New Yorkers an additional few percentage points so that there's funds available for those projects.
So, obviously, we have a lot of people who are against that, right? Who potentially have to fund that. But then you have a huge uproar of people who know the city is very expensive. And even middle class or just starting out mid-level in your managerial career, it takes a lot to live in New York City.
Absolutely. And that's part of the whole supply demand dynamic. The city can just continue to lure residents no matter what. After 9/11, there was talks the city will never be the same. Within a few years, New York City was back. Great financial crisis of 2008. You heard similar remarks. City came back in roughly 4 to 5 years. Then COVID pandemic. Oh, this time city's not coming back. City has come back. Rents are now at all-time highs again. And then you also have cases happening in the 20th century, in the 1900s, of times where New York City was going through dark moments and folks counting the city out. But just the safety net the city has, the Ellis Island tradition of immigrants going there first, and then the cultural aspects of the city as well, it really always finds a way to bring in more residents.
I don't know about you, but I love New York. I love going there. I love the museums. I lived there for a while in the city, and it was a great experience. And so I hope this is a great race. I can only hope that positive things come out of it. And I'm sure it'll be a learning experience for everybody.
Yeah, we also have the Virginia governor race and the New Jersey governor race. We have Abigail Spanberger. She's leading there with 94%. She's of the Democratic Party as well. Winsome Earl Sears is at 5%. Almost 800,000 contracts open, awaiting settlement. Election day is tomorrow. In New Jersey, we have Mickey Sherrill. She's at 83% above Jack Ciattarelli, who's at 18%. Roughly 2.3 million contracts traded there, rather 2.3 million open contracts potentially waiting until a decision is made. And then in New York City, that's been the most popular race, roughly 14 million contracts traded. So yeah, in these three races, the Democrats are carrying commanding leads. As far as what Abigail Spanberger of Virginia and what her plan is, she wants to grow business investment, grow the labor force and offer more apprenticeship-like programs for Virginians. And she also wants to position the state to gain from the changing international trade. She wants to position the state to benefit from the changing trade landscape globally. We know President Trump has implemented tariffs and supply chains and trade routes are all shifting. So she's looking to position the state in a better way for that, manufacturing jobs included. As for Mickey Sherrill in New Jersey, her most important aspects are affordability, protecting children, and making state government more accountable.
Great. And Virginia has that big port, right? So no wonder they're interested in the whole tariff aspect.
Absolutely. Really close to DC as well. Also negatively affected by the government shutdown, which
Really?
our participants are expecting to continue. We're not expecting a reconciliation today or tomorrow. We're probably somewhere around the middle of the month as of right now. That's where the odds are.
All right. I think we're good for now. And tomorrow's going to be very exciting. So we'll have to see what happens. And then maybe we can join up later in the week and talk about the results.
Absolutely, Mary. That'd be great. Looking forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you, Jose.
Thank you.
The analysis in this material is provided for information only and is not and should not be construed as an offer to sell or the solicitation of an offer to buy any security. To the extent that this material discusses general market activity, industry, or sector trends, or other broad-based economic or political conditions, it should not be construed as research or investment advice. To the extent that it includes references to specific securities, commodities, currencies, or other instruments, those references do not constitute a recommendation by IBKR to buy, sell, or hold such investments. This material does not and is not intended to take into account the particular financial conditions, investment objectives, or requirements of individual customers. Before acting on this material, you should consider whether it is suitable for your particular circumstances, and, as necessary, seek professional advice. Interactive Brokers LLC is a CFTC-registered Futures Commission merchant and a clearing member and affiliate of ForecastEx LLC. ForecastEx. ForecastEx is a CFTC-registered designated contract market and derivatives clearing organization. Interactive Brokers LLC provides access to ForecastEx forecast contracts for eligible customers. Interactive Brokers LLC does not make recommendations with respect to any products available on its platform, including those offered by ForecastEx. Forecast contracts are only available to eligible clients of Interactive Brokers LLC, Interactive Brokers Canada Inc., Interactive Brokers Hong Kong Limited, Interactive Brokers Ireland Limited, and Interactive Brokers Singapore PT Limited. Forecast contracts on U.S. election results are only available to eligible U.S. residents. Futures, event contracts, and forecast contracts are not suitable for all investors. Before trading these products, please read the CFTC Risk Disclosure. For a copy, visit our Warnings and Disclosures page. Displayed outcome information is based on current market sentiment from ForecastEx LLC, an affiliate of IB LLC. Current market sentiment for contracts may be viewed at ForecastEx at forecasttrader.interactivebrokers.com/en/home.php. Note: real-time market sentiment updates are only active during exchange open trading hours. Updates to current market sentiment for overnight activity will be reflected at the open on the next trading day. This information is not intended by IBKR as an opinion or likelihood of a potential outcome.
This is commentary on economic, political, and/or market conditions within the meaning of CFTC Regulation 1.71 and is not meant to provide sufficient information upon which to base a decision to enter into a derivatives transaction.